Spurges are invasive weeds that are known to spread rapidly if left ignored. A single spurge can produce hundreds of seeds over the course of one growing period. Additionally, these weeds are toxic to some grazing animals and pets, posing a threat to many who own acres of land. Spurge can easily take over an entire lawn, so in this video, we'll go over how you can identify and get rid of spurge so your lawn can stay free from these weeds. To shop for the products featured in this video and to learn more about spurge, click the icon in the top right of the screen or click the link in the description below. The first thing you should do in any pest control plan is identify what exactly you're dealing with. Careless identification can lead to wrong treatment methods, costing you time and money. There are many different species of spurge plants. Fortunately, many of them are susceptible to the same treatment methods, so here are a few characteristics that they all share so you can differentiate them from other weeds. Low-growing spurge typically grows in a circular shape or in a clump, growing up to 2 to 3 feet in diameter. Tall-growing spurge, like leafy spurge, can grow to be 2 to 4 feet tall. Spurges are herbaceous plants, meaning the stems and other parts from which the leaves and flowers grow from are soft, fleshy, and flexible, unlike woody plants like trees or bushes. A single spurge plant grows from a taproot and produces multiple stems. Leaves grow along the length of a stem and grow in pairs, one opposite the other. Flowers grow at the ends of stems, which can vary in color depending on the species. These flowers can produce seed pods, which in turn produce hundreds of seeds. When either a stem or leaf is damaged or broken, they'll ooze a milky, liquid substance from the site of the wound that will cause itching and skin irritation on humans. If you're on land used for grazing, you'll especially want to look out for spurge because the plant is toxic to cows and horses. Be sure to use caution if you decide to physically handle the plant. Inspection is the next phase of any good pest control plan. Once you know what your pests look like, check around your property to confirm their presence or to find hotspots of activity. All spurges thrive in warm weather. Depending on the species, spurge can become active from February to September, even within the same lawn. This means that if left untreated, you can see new spurge plants pop up on your property from spring to fall. The important thing to keep in mind is the sunlight. Spurge needs sunlight, but it doesn't do well when competing against other plants like shrubs or tall turf. Therefore, spurge tends to grow in areas where the grass is thin, where the soil is compacted, or where the turf is experiencing stress. Be on the lookout for discolorations in the turf and take note of any spurge you find. After identifying your weed and inspecting for activity on your property, it's time to start treatment. Before starting any treatment, be sure to wear your personal protective equipment or PPE and remember to keep all people and pets off the treated areas until dry. Since spurge spreads rapidly through seeds, the best way to stop the weeds from taking over is to lay a pre-emergent herbicide like Barricade. When applied properly, Barricade will form a chemical barrier that will stop weeds from sprouting. Barricade comes in a granular form, so you'll need a broadcast push spreader to apply it. Spurge seeds typically germinate once the soil temperature reaches 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but germination is also known to take place in temperatures as low as 60 degrees and as high as 100 degrees, so the best time to apply Barricade will be right before the soil temperature reaches 55 degrees. This can be late winter to mid-spring in regions with warm growing seasons. Be sure to look up your area's soil temperatures to find the best window for pre-emergent application. You'll use between 1.5 to 4 pounds of Barricade depending on your turf type. Pour the proper amount of Barricade into the spreader and broadcast half your granules in parallel lines once across the area. Then broadcast the other half at a perpendicular angle to cover the area in its entirety. Once the product is fully applied, water it in. Most effective control can be achieved with at least half an inch of water within 14 days of application. If you've missed your window for pre-emergent application and you've started to see spurge sprout in your property, then the best method of removal will be to apply a post-emergent herbicide. While single spurge plants can be pulled from the ground, you need to keep in mind that spurge plants have taproots. If any of the taproot breaks off and remains in the soil, the plant will grow back. We recommend you use a post-emergent herbicide like Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit offers selective control of targeted weeds, meaning it will kill weeds without harming your turf grass. However, keep in mind that this product is only labeled to be used over warm season grasses like St. Augustine grass, Bermuda grass, centipede grass, and zoysia grass. Depending on what kind of spurge you have, you can apply Fahrenheit at an application rate ranging from 3 to 12 ounces of product per acre. That translates to 0.069 to 0.28 ounces per 1,000 square feet. In metric, that's about 2 to 8 grams. We recommend you spot treat weeds with a 1 or 1.5 gallon handheld sprayer to make mixing and application easy. To mix, add half the water into the pump sprayer, add your measured amount of product, then add the remaining half of the water up to the 1 gallon line and close the sprayer. Shake the sprayer to agitate and pump to produce a low pressure spray. Lightly spray your solution where the spurge is established. Use a fine spray with a fan nozzle setting to get an even coating on the plant's leaves. Spray on a calm day to avoid drift, and be careful not to over-apply your product. You should start to see Fahrenheit take effect within 1 to 2 weeks of application. Prevention is essential to keeping pests in check. Even after you've applied herbicides, the best way to stop weed activity is to make sure it can't happen. The best way to keep spurge from growing in your lawn is by maintaining proper lawn health. By strengthening your turf grass and keeping up with maintenance, you'll choke out weeds and give them little opportunity to grow. Start by mowing your lawn to the proper height. Adjust your mower so that your grass will come out 3 to 4 inches tall. Tall grass encourages deeper root growth and prevents weeds like spurge from receiving some much-needed sunlight. Rake and dethatch your lawn to improve aeration and encourage proper water retention. Trim back any overhanging tree branches to reduce shade and increase evaporation rates. In addition to improving your lawn's water retention, you'll also need to water it properly. Your lawn will need 1 to 1.5 inches of water every week, including rainfall. Water your lawn once a week in the morning, rather than a little every day. If there's rain in the week's forecast, go ahead and let Mother Nature do the work. Finally, keep up with a proper fertilizing schedule. By keeping nitrogen levels stable and laying fertilizers high in potassium, you'll maintain strong turf grass and suppress other weeds from growing. When spurge pops up, it has the potential to overtake an entire lawn, but there are ways to control a weed invasion that's gone out of hand. With these professional products and tips from Solutions Pest and Lawn, you can stop spurge from growing, and we offer same-day shipping to help you get control quickly. Visit our website to get your products today. If you like this how-to guide, please share. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe for more how-to and product videos, and contact us for more tips, tricks, and DIY pest solutions.